Up a little, don't worry about it. Mirror image wouldn't be bad. Alright. So welcome back to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition Trilogy mod. Playing right now. We're gonna go to the Carnival. But first, we're gonna grab a Stone to Flesh scroll because I don't think I have one on me. I'm just double checking. I do not. So we just gotta go all the way over to the temple. Update for those that care, the situations from yesterday, the work-related stuff obviously hasn't changed, but the family-related stuff has gone better. Things are not resolved, but they're better. That's all I'm gonna say on it today. And we must gather our party before venturing forth.
Yes. Can we please take a break? I want tea and biscuits.
He'll watch over thee upon thy quest.
Alright. Do you have it? You do. Actually, can any of you learn this? I doubt it, but it would be very helpful. I'll just put it in my quick items and we'll just go.
Work yourself to death
Think
on your own
carefully.
time.
Aye.
Though maybe you'd like to join me in that a bit.
Alright.
No. What a shame.
We'll just cross the bridge, why not? It's as simple as any other choice right now. For an exit, I mean. Then we'll go to the Carnival. We'll have some fun. Maybe. Carnival.
At any cost.
Because I'm pretty sure there's someone around here? No? Do people still exist in the Carnival?
Sounds good to me.
Look, it must be here. I recognize the scenery, the tents and all. Petrified priest. I can't talk. The petrified priestess? You said a market, a circus. Alas, it may well be a carnival. I'm sure she is here. Scenery is exactly what I saw in the shard. You must hurry to her rescue, Locke. We will free her as fast as we can. Everybody look out for a statue that looks almost human. Sandra, promise you, we will find her.
You need a new tailor. Your clothes.
Oh, how dreadfully unposh you are. I mean, honestly, this is a carnival. Not a gladiator's ring. My name's Locke. What's yours? My name is Locke. What is yours? Are you mocking me? Dost thou mockest me? Away with you, beggar.
Hide away that
Sure.
see the sun's light.
Anyone interested in... Oh. Good day. Consider yourself victimized by Vitia, master thief and pickpocketing extraordinaire. Wait, what the... I should have seen this coming. Letting you keep the money while we were at the carnival was a bad idea. But no, someone had to insist he could keep it safer than me. The one who knows what to look for. Gotta go. Why is it always the pickpockets? What kind of games you running here? Anything I can actually do? I don't think it is. Oh, sure. Double your money on a wing roll. I'll wager gold. Yeah. Yeah. The fact I don't even get to see it is concerning to me.
Agreed.
I don't need anything at the moment, or I'm trying to go inside.
For now.
And all of you are just the same things.
With caution.
Hey! What's wrong? Are you okay? It's Bentha! Bentha? She's an old witch who's been teaching and taking care of me while my uncle's gone. I know magic is frowned upon and all, but she's a good person. She's only ever used her powers to help others. But Zordral, he's mad and now he's holding her hostage. I didn't want to leave her there, but she insisted I go. But I don't know where to go for help. Then there's no time to lose. Lead us to her at once. You'll help? Thank you. Please follow me. You're inside. All he has to do say the last word of his spell to finish her. I don't know what he wants, but for now he's just holding her hostage in there. Is that possible? It is quite possible, I'm afraid. I was in the middle of studying such a spell trigger when he was beyond my ability right now, but his. If you do go inside, then I think it would be best to try and get his attention away from her. But don't just threaten him. He'll likely just try to prove his power. Just please be careful. Okay.
Leave us alone, will ya? Nothing for you here.
You there, stay back. If any of you come any closer, I'll kill her. I'm serious, don't make me do it. All I have to do is say the last word of my spell and she'll die. What's this all about? She's a witch. She'll use her magics to poison the children of this town. She'll butcher the livestock and seduce the young men, make them her puppets. She must be killed. What are you talking about? What persons against magic user? You said it yourself that you're a mage. After all, are you going to kill her with your magic word? Get a hold of yourself, you idiot. Are you mocking me? No one mocks the great Zordral. You will pay for your insolence. How about no?
Yes?
I care not.
No seems like the smart... Oh. What did I just do? I apparently ended a conversation with Aura. I'll hope that doesn't matter.
A cunning plan that cannot fail.
Thank you for rescuing me. I am Bentha. And yes, you call me a witch, for I do use magic. However, I have no intentions of killing the livestock or seducing young men. Zordral is an old enemy of mine, one who has caused me and my family great pain over the years. If you had not walked in at that moment, I would have been killed. I must thank you again. Is there anything that I can do to help you? I could ask for information about the region. Well, I'm not too knowledgeable about the Nashkel region, but I do know that Volathan Gadam is staying at the tavern in Nashkel. That man knows everything. He knows more than a mortal man should. Okay.
With caution.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm afraid I have little I can give except... I might get in trouble for this, but I know where Zeke keeps the scrolls. I borrowed one just to look at it. I was going to put it back, but I don't think he'll miss... I don't think... Where is it? But I don't think he missed it. If you can, I would ask that you use it to free the stone woman. It's not right to keep anyone in prison and on display like that. And then if you have time, please come and see me again. There may be other ways I can find to help you and your friends. Thank you once again. Okay. I'll come see you.
Yes.
What can I do?
Oh. Hello, Locke. Bentha's gone home and rest after her ordeal. So I'm watching her tent. It's quite a pleasant change from my usual chores around here. She has so many books and scrolls for me to absorb and learn. I mentioned she was teaching me, yes? I practice both arcane and divine magic in equal measure. So if you need healing or help identifying items, I'd be more than happy to help. I've grown quite proficient. I mean, there was one time bunnies started exploding whenever people petted them. But I worked out what I did wrong there, honestly. Also, Uncle Quay has left quite a few items here that he collected during his venturing days. We're supposed to be having a clear out soon. I'm not allowed to give them away, but you can purchase them if you wish. Me, there isn't much to say, really. I am sure my life isn't nearly as exciting as yours. I just travel with the circus, helping out here and there, and watching as the world passes me by. Someday I hope to leave here and find my place out there. But for now, I have to wait here for my uncle to return. Well, what do you do with your spare time? I'm studying magic. Quail usually teaches me, and Bentha sometimes when he's not here. When I'm not doing that or any other chore, then I usually go to my wagon to read. Others here have books that they let me borrow sometimes. I like to read about other lands, all the different people there, and strange magic and technology and treasures and secrets that have been lost to ages. Oh, I shouldn't have sighed there. I dream that someday I might travel to these places and use the powers and skills I've learned to help people in real ways out there. Let's see what you got. You will heal me for free. I like that. You do charge me to raise the dead. That's a little bit annoying, but fair, because I'm sure it costs quite a bit to do so. And identification is free. So I'm just going to see if I have anything that needs identifying on a person. I don't. Okay. That's good to remember.
Think carefully.
Also, does anyone benefit from the robe? I don't think so. Yeah, you don't. I'm pretty sure I don't. I'm pretty sure I'm already wearing that. Okay.
This way, good sir. Over here.
Oh, sure. Come on, come all. Take a look at the stone warrior maiden. How long has she been trapped in this petrified form? No one knows. Be the first to learn for the mere price of 500 gold. For that small amount of money, I shall give you a magic scroll, and with this scroll, you can release the maiden from her stone prison. Think of all the gratitude she would feel to her saviors. Perhaps she's a princess from some far-off land, or maybe a powerful sorceress in search of a concubine. You can't afford not to know. Buy the scroll. You mean that you have the scroll with which to release this petrified woman from her stone prison, imbecile? Ow! You hit me. You are alive you are alive enough to notice it. We will relieve you of that scroll. Thank you very much. Now get out of here and quickly, before one of us feels the urge to hate you again. This party has little patience for miscreants seeking profit in the misfortune of others. Well, okay, I want to see if that scroll would work. I gotta go. A lot of free scrolls here that, you know, I've spent money trying to... Well met, travelers. My name is Kira Silverstring. Would you be looking for the company of a bard on your travels? I can hold my own in any fight and sing a song to entertain you when you're sitting about the fire at night. What say ye? Sure. I'm gonna immediately remove you from the party, but sure.
At any cost.
By the ice breath of Aura, 'tis good to see new faces.
I am Branwen, a war priest from the Norheim Isles. I've been trapped in stone for what seems like an eternity. You have saved me, and for that I owe you my life. I am indebted to you, and by Tempest, I leave no debt unpaid. Let me join whichever cause you're fighting for. I should make you a valuable ally and bring the favor of the Lord of Battles upon us. Sure. I'm going to be part of your war party. I will not make you regret your decision. Word of caution, though. Beware of the dog that entrapped me in stone. Transig, he called himself. He was in the employ of a mercenary group, but I do not know the name. I shall see him dead before I see the shores of home again. About that, he's kind of dead. By Tempest, can it be? To be freed by those who put an end to that fiend. A triumphant day, indeed. I don't really need you in the party right now, so you can do what you want. We fought well, and we have fought bravely. Tempest willing, perhaps I will fight at your side again someday. Just go to the friendly armament, would you? Thank you. I don't have the whole party selected. It's a merchant. I just heard a. So that's concerning to a degree. Pretty small degree, though. I won't try to lie. That's not that concerning. It's a little concerning, but it's not that concerning. Anything else around here that I care to find? I thought there was more here for some reason. I was gonna just spend the stream at the Carnival, but if there's nothing else... At least we freed the priestess, Branwen. Or Bronwyn. Bronwyn. Sounds more correct. Is there anyone out here at all, or is this just a pointless search? Most likely that. Some kobolds. I almost didn't turn on the party AI, which would have just got everyone killed. Unless I started pausing micromanaging, which wouldn't have been the worst plan. But it's less excitement. And I want at least a little excitement, so... For streaming's sake, I mean. I don't really care for my sake. Imowen could learn that. Who hurt Imowen so bad? I could go get Minsk if I wanted to. I might try to do that quest. It's people like Minsk and Boo. I'm one of those people. Alright, I gotta turn that off. Attention! Please be careful. Do not step on these Escalus herb plants I am collecting. They're very useful and do a lot of good. Indeed, Locke. We should respect this knowledgeable lady. I know very well the value of her work. You are a healer, my lady. Yes. I am a priestess of Mistra, specializing myself in healing bodies and minds. In this case, you may have use of a sample of these herbs for your never-ending work with such an adventurous party. Do you know how to handle the herb? I made myself a magic device once that can add your herb to a simple healing potion to enhance it significantly. Sadly, I left it at home, but maybe I will be able to regain it sometime during our adventures. In this case, I am happy to give you some of my herbs as a sample, hoping you will find a way to use them in the future. Please accept those gifts from one who has been saved by the skills of your profession in the past. Okay. Did Sandra actually get... Okay, Sandra got herbs. Okay, that's fine. It's not totally fine. But I understand it.
No one will escape this.
So that was a useful encounter, apparently, for the future, I assume. I know Sandra's mod is a, alright, I gotta turn off Party AI. I don't know why you hate the Party AI. Ah, you two are still way down here, and we need you up here. Okay. What I was saying, once my throat clears a little, is the Sandra mod is like 3 different mods in one, I think. So there should be a lot of content, which is the reason that I'm taking her with me. Because let's face it, otherwise, she's a little too flirty for me. For me. When I'm streaming, at least. Because I don't trust it not to go a little off the rails with the text if I give in to a lot of the advances. My solo time. There's a chance that some giving in has been done, but that is behind this in the story for sure. I haven't even cleared the mines. I'll head westward now. So we spent 20 minutes. We spent a third of the stream around the carnival. Now I'm gonna go westwards because they're supposed to. You there? I need some money and some healing. If you know what's good for you, you give it to me. Here. You didn't let me heal you. I'm sorry, my friend. I know he insulted me afterwards, but eh. I'm too nice.
Yes? Yes. All I wish is to continue my journey.
Drist. Is it Drist? I know he is an actual character in. I mean, there's actual characters in this, but I'm pretty sure this is a mod that adds him into this. Into Baldur's Gate, I mean. I think he's from, like, a book series. I'm not super knowledgeable. I will leave it at that. But just, I remember many years ago, would have been in high school, someone I knew was actually very into that kind of thing. And used to tell me about Duardin, I think is his name. You there? We help a stranger in need. I am beset by gnolls. There it is right there. Well now, do my eyes deceive me, or is that the legend himself? Duardin. I see. No doubt he has things under control as is, but I know men who would give their right hands to fight it aside. Shall we lock? We're on it. The fight is joined, and I welcome your aid. Tiresome beasts these gnolls are. I'll be glad when I'm done with them. Or maybe Drist is in the game.
This is going
I'm pretty sure whether or not Drist is in the game, that I have a mod that adds extra content with them at the very least. Do you want to talk to me? Do you want to stop teleporting?
I'm listening.
Oh, no, we're gonna pick this stuff up this sell, though.
Again?
Think carefully.
Where are you going? Oh, there was another one. Is that the last one? Well met, stranger. I'm Dristur, and I appreciate your assistance. It's a long enough trip to the Icewind Dale, even without these constant interruptions. I do not recall banditry being of such epidemic proportions in this area. How long has this been so? It's not always thus, and I strive to return peace to these lands. Noble goals indeed, and ones I would hold dear myself. Your struggle will be difficult for the bandits that I have encountered, being beset at every turn as I am. Are no mere vagabonds with blades. The humans bear the style of the Black Talons, and the hobgoblins that of the Chill. Mercenary groups, both of them, and as such it is unlikely they are the architects of this endeavor. You would do well to insinuate yourself into their ranks and determine their true masters. Difficult, but not impossible, and potentially the most fruitful course. Sage advice which I will heed, and I think well of you on your journey. Well met, friend. Luck be on your side. Driss jumps away and out of reach of Sandra's hammer. But then you have the great mage's own daughter at your side, so I sense you will know well which path to take, my friend. Friend of all who tread the good road has taught her well. But girl, put that hammer away. May the peace you seek so hard be with you, friendly drow. Perhaps I shall seek you out elsewhere along the Sword Coast. Farewell. Today I met Dristur and helped him rout some gnolls that were gnolls that were causing trouble. He was grateful enough and offered some advice regarding the bandits in the area. He said the hobgoblins bandits resembled the Chill, and the human bandits fought like the Black Talons. Both of them are mercenary groups. He suggests I infiltrate their ranks instead of fighting them directly. I shall look into this if the opportunity arises. You never know. You never know. It could. I doubt it will. But I also don't remember too much about anything. So, you know. On the road. Somewhere. What are you? A Grillon? We could fight them. We're gonna fight them. And hope I don't die. Go, go, Vampire Touch. I like Vampire Touch. It's definitely upping my survivability. When my voice went low, I was looking at the floor. I'm sorry. I thought I felt something on my foot. The ancient ruins.
At any cost.
At any cost. I don't remember if this is the lighthouse or if the lighthouse is literally a named lighthouse area. This is where I want to go. Please, I beg of you to go no farther. Brog is there, strewn about with the carnage he has wrought. I've tried to reason with him, but it is as if he is possessed by another soul. It's all I could do to flee the swing of his tremendous blade. Please, unless you wish to witness madness in a once good man, leave him be and pray the spirit leaves him in good time. Who's this Brog you speak of, even though I've heard of him before? Before the curse befell him, he was the captain of the guard in Nashkel. I'm his cousin, Larissa. For all the bonds of love and blood, save him from his present agony, if there be a way to do so. There, don't worry, lady. We'll try and save Brog for you, okay? Please, I'd be most grateful for any help you can give him.
Playthings, thou hast found me when I alone could not.
I pray you left a trail of crumbs to lead us all back again. The others did not, so they had decided to stay. Shall we try to find the way home together? I posed to you a riddle, the answer to which I once knew, but now cannot perceive. Remind me, and we shall all return unto the day. Fail, and stay with me in the dark, forgetting whence we came. It has neither mouth nor teeth, yet it eats its food steadily. It has neither village nor home, neither hands nor feet, yet it wanders everywhere. It has neither country nor means nor office nor pen. It is ready for fight, always, by day and by night. There's wailing about it. Has yet no breath, yet to all it appears. Death? It's the circus. Death. The end of night, where the light shines unto mine eyes, and I can see her clearly once again. What hath I wrought? 'Tis horrible, horrible. Oh, welcome the block that must await me at Nashkel. How can I live with what I've done? Please, thou must guide me to town, that I might pay for the crimes. I fear I can keep my senses for only so long. I must not be let do this again. Too many good people have lost their lives to me. Please. We'll see you back, safe as we can. And we'll see how killing you will help those that have died. Take you to the Temple of Helm in hopes that you may be healed. I fear I can do nothing for those I've wronged. Whether I'll ever die, I still know not what led me to this. It's like a foul presence in my mind. I only imagine that I have finally succumbed to battle fatigue. Take my weapon that I might not harm another. Use it if thou wish. I'd rather be destroyed. Innocent blood on everything. I only just acquired the sword such a waste this has been. Take me to Nashkel. I can bear this no longer. That was fast. No, I cannot show my face here after what I've done. Just give me to the guard that I might take my punishment as I should. Do not disgrace me further in front of Helm. Calm yourself, Brog. Helm sees all that he wishes, and knows much of what you do not. It's your hands, indeed, that did many of Hell deed, but it was not your will alone. Intent is vital, and yours was influence without your knowledge. Justice will be done, but with atonement, not punishment. But my crimes, my family, I don't want to go on. You will return to the garrison. Yours will be the only willful killing that has occurred about this matter. It would be a waste of your life, which, fractured though it is, can still contribute much. Helm will see you through. As for our intrepid friends here, I shall exceed the reward offered by Ublik. After all, it was the same task of bringing Brog to justice. The temple's in your debt for the return of its lost son. See? Aren't you glad you listened to my idea to bring him here, instead of turning him in for the bounty? Now we got double the reward money. Yeah, you're right, Imoen. Glad I took your advice. I don't think I like the way you said that. Thank you again for your help. I must atone for my many crimes. My poor family. Have faith. There will be a cure for your soul, my friend. Sanctify the Stormhorns, but even you do not know where that is.
Agreed.
So what's your weapon that I've apparently acquired? The Cursed Berserking Sword. Well, that explains why you were going crazy. Who's this? Commoner. Whoops. Actually didn't mean to do that. Obviously. When I said whoops. Oh my. Take a stroll to the shop.
For now.
And sell some stuff to Henning. I don't want that sword. I can learn a few things for Imoen. I should also sell some of this stuff while I'm here. And some rings and gems and every little thing. You got anything I can sell? No, I can't sell the skulls. So what good are the skulls to me? Probably nothing. Or I can level up. Move silently, just in case I need some stealth. Just in case I need some stealth.
With caution.
Do I do Minsk right now? No. I'm gonna go explore the western area that I was in, the ruins or whatever. Next time I'd probably do Minsk. That's a timed one, though, I'm pretty sure that... if I remember, when you do Minsk's quest, if you don't complete it by such and such time, he turns on you. That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Wild dogs attack. I don't know why I'm snuffly. I don't know why I'm coffee. I don't know why I'm snuffy. I don't know what. Coffee. I don't know why I'm coughing. I don't know why I'm so snuffly. I don't know any of these. Why anything's going on right now. Like, it's not strange for me. It's just, I don't know. Something about it lately has been a little more intense than it usually is. Or I find it is. Tesloy. Never even heard of you guys.
No.
Never heard of you. Still haven't heard of you. Well, don't need to hear about you. Who's that? Charleston Nib. Digger. Digger. Dig, dig, dig. Dig. Alright. Put your backs to the shovels, men. If she's not out tonight, we lose her to the bandito scum. You there. State your business, but don't move from where you stand. I don't want you to have to sick the boys on you. Alex, we mean no harm to you. Have you had much trouble? Have we? Aye. Plenty of it. Nary an eve goes by without us losing another hand to the night. I swear, if we could just get a few moments of uninterrupted digging done. Say, you wouldn't be willing to do a little service for me, would you? You'd do a lot worse than working for old Charleston Nib. No, just who am I protecting? What are you doing here? Looks to be glorified grave robbing and nothing but a decrepit tomb. You're partially right, though it's not a tomb, but an ancient settlement. It is also all that remains of a primitive race long since extinct, and we know little about their culture save that they seem to have destroyed themselves in war. Perhaps today we will learn something more. We're just about to break through into the inner chamber of perhaps the dwelling of the village shaman himself. Mayhaps you could be of assistance to us. We need but keep the camp secure a short while longer. Your very presence would probably dissuade anyone from attacking us, though I do not know the force behind our misfortune. They seem to take great pleasure in minor sabotage and kidnapping. Some of the missing men may have just run off from fear. Nothing has ever stolen, which is odd for bandits. We must still be the cause. Will you help us? Hello. Now this sort of excavation has my name written all over it. I was accepted into the Archaeologist Guild of Lantern, after all. Is that so? A fellow archaeologist and historian, are you? Perhaps one day we could sit down and compare notes.
Oh, I would if I wasn't presently occupied, I assure you. How about we give this pleasant fellow a handlock? Who knows what we might find in there?
Be an honor to help you learn people in your quest for knowledge. Gracious we are. Now we stand a chance of completing the most exciting day of our dig. Going to try for an entire new room today. Possibly the shaman or chieftain's quarters. We can find any number of relics within. Move amongst the men as you will, as your presence will no doubt reassure them.
What you want?
What's that amulet around? What's that amulet around your neck that you keep fidgeting with? It's pretty. It's Magatama. They're common in Kozakura. Kozakura? That's in the far east, isn't it? What are you doing there? Well, you know, I'm the wandering sort. I travel places to find knowledge. The stranger the better. Sometimes I take things with me. Funny, that's kind of the opposite of how the old scribes in Candlekeep do things. Reading, writing, cataloging, no one ever thinks of going out to find out new stuff. Boring. I know what you mean. Ancient tomes are fine, but there's only so much you can learn in one place. That's why I went on my own journey. Yeah, like me and Locke are doing right now. You, of course, will be the world's best adventuring trio. Okay.
Well, there. Could we just step aside a moment and have a little chat away from prying ears? First, my name is Galar. Second, we never had this conversation. I'm the partner of that old Mr. Charleston you met, except I'm none too thrilled about the non-profit aspects of the whole thing. The old man seems to think we should donate all our finance to a museum, whereas I am ever so more practical. I just think certain people would pay dearly for magical treasure we are about to unearth, and if they would be so eager, who are we to stand in their way? I'd like you to steal the item and remove Mr. Nib from my little equation. You up to the task? What was that for, you little wench?
I don't like people who get in the way of another's search for knowledge. You've got 5 seconds to get out of here, or the next shot won't miss.
Blast you! You're playing just as safe as the old man. So be it, I will find other means to acquire a fair measure of profit from this fiasco. But you continue on whatever errand you be on.
Huh. This man gave me the creeps. I mean, picking a pocket is one thing, but killing a dozen workers to steal some stupid artifact is horrible.
Yeah, get lost.
How you doing?
Psst. You're there. I'll be leaving as soon as you can. Mate, boss man there is nice and all, but you have no real idea what's going on. I tell you, there's some bad magic in the air. Yeah, you're all just gonna say the same thing. How we doing? Success! We are about to enter the last remaining room. It's sure to be the shaman's abode. Looks nice. You know, for an old place. A lot of nice wall decor. Now we'll get some real information about what these people are truly like. Hey, boss man, I don't feel so good. How old is the air in this place? A good question, young man. I would guess that we are the first people to walk this room in nearly 5,000 years. The very gods of Netheril would have been young at that time.
Judging from the composition of the surrounding rock and the state of the drawings on the walls, very well preserved, I might add. I date this place at being no older than negative 3,408 Dale reckoning. Yes, that sounds accurate enough. However did you manage to deduct that so quickly, Miss Glimmershine? The Archaeologists Guild once enrolled me in an excavation rather like this one, although that one was larger and a tad more furnished. Truly quite fascinating. Perhaps you might tell me of your experience while we take a break? Certainly. I can almost recite my thesis on the subject word for word. Just ask. I don't give a damn of whatever you are saying, but you best answer the most important question. Is there any gold to be found in this stinking hole that makes this worth my time? It's so cold in here. I feel strange. I hear a voice in my head. Hear the hollow voice, but it's but a mumble. Speak up and guide mine hands. Yes, I see what you are. There is power to be had from your death. Your blood will quiet the voice. Blood will quiet. Goes up, but oh, now this didn't happen in my last excavation. That tickled my throat a little.
Shameful mist.
Real. That was certainly exciting.
Consider carefully.
I
Execute ruthlessly.
think I can explain the madness that overcame my men. They seemed to scream in some ancient tongues, but I recognize the word. Koza. It's the name of an ancient power, the name of a god of pandemonium. The tribe that lived here must have worshipped Koza and the destruction he brought. The artifact that lies within this stone sarcophagus must be what has caused all of this bloodshed. Surely that artifact is cursed beyond belief. Please make sure it's within its proper place, and we will seal the entrance. It's best to never see the light of day. My head hurts just trying to make sense of what you're saying about this Koza, but as he was some evil god, and this place has something to do with him, like a temple, right? Yes, basically you're right. What of it? So those workers we just killed attacked us because of him or something or another, right? Well, then how come none of us are affected, huh? I am unable to answer your question. We know little of this culture, and that is why I was doing research. I did that I would ever have an answer for you, Imoen. Sad, really. I sought to bring a little life back to the long extinct people. And look what I wrought. Certainly some things are better off remaining dead. You should pay for the time you spent here. Your services are no longer required. Everyone pack up. We are leaving this accursed place. Yes, we should leave. You should watch out for your partner, Galar. He wanted me to kill you so you profit from your find. Tread carefully. If you don't mind, I have another quest to offer to you. Near the Firewine Bridge, we discovered an entrance to the remaining dungeon part of the city ruins. Fortunately, there are evil spirits inside, but it shouldn't be too much trouble for you. Why don't you go there and clean it out? It would give me the opportunity to begin a new exploration. Sure. Thank you. I have the scroll containing the seal that will allow you to get inside. The entrance is protected by a ward made by my friend, a mage, to keep out any accidental passers-by. You know what I mean now. Let's take this scroll. You will be able to pass through the entrance unimpeded. Can I look inside here? So idol depicts Koza the Stormstar, a long extinct god who was venerated and feared among the less powerful strata of ancient Netherese society. Worship of this god of storms, earthquakes, strife, and rebellion was outlawed by many of the civilization's powerful archwizards. Many Kozaean shrines and temples were therefore built in secretive underground locations where the devout were better able to escape detection. Someone shoved a spear in there for some reason. Yep. I ain't here to be evil. Not today, anyways. So I ain't gonna steal that idol. We're just gonna leave it be and hope for the best.
With caution.
Anything else around here to look into? I mean, there's still quite a bit of maps, so why not? Also, Firewine Bridge is probably not safe for me. That's that place with the trolls, right? That completely decimate me. So, probably don't want to go there. I'm just gonna say. You and Barak's land. Barak says go away, so go. We're just passing through, won't be any bother. You have our word. Your means nothing to Barak. Kill them. You and who? Ah, kobolds.
Not bad. Not bad. Even those sods at the Order could learn a thing or two from you.
I am more than kobolds, apparently. This could actually be bad. It's not saying it will be, but it could be.
Looks like the scales favor me.
Actually, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing bad at all. That's a victory.
I'm shocked. I should save. I did that quest. I should save. Cause that wouldn't be fun to lose that. Alright, I gotta disable the party AI again. I don't know why that bugs out. Because it didn't bug out on my solo stuff. I feel like I remember there's someone else around here. But I could be misremembering because like I've said, I don't really remember this too well. Well, there's an enemy, but that's not what I meant. Getting some gold. Also, I know where I can heal for free, so that's also pretty handy.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I don't know why the party AI glitches out like that.
What I wouldn't give for a warm fire and a stick.
It doesn't do it in every playthrough.
I'm getting a little sleepy.
Go pester someone else.
Need something?
What is the plan?
Okay.
Work yourself to death on your own time.
Kimowin, leveled up.
You'd like to join me.
Wouldn't hurt to do that.
What a shame.
What have I set you to be good at? Finding traps. That's an excellent thing to do. Bump this up to a nice round number.
Think carefully.
Okay. And gains poison, so that's problematic. But sure, fine, it's fine. Maybe there isn't anyone here. Told you, my memory ain't that good about this game. It's been too long since I played it. Unless there's something way up in there, which might as well peek up there. Anyone got any potions? No. Anyone can learn some stuff though. Who's going so fast? It's Drake. I'm surprised Drake's going that fast. Alright, is there anyone up here? There's certainly more enemies. But again, that's not what I mean.
Best to say your prayers while you still can.
I was pretty sure there was a companion up here somewhere. Well, not up here specifically, I mean in this area. But it seems I don't remember correctly, which is fine. I was pretty sure though it was...
I've got your judgment right here.
Well, not specifically this area. I thought it was wherever Brog was, which is here, but maybe I'm misremembering, and maybe it's further west. Is there further west? Maybe it's south or north of this western area. Because that's certainly possible.
At any cost.
Oh, I didn't drink. Okay,
As
that's fine. That's less fine.
what is the plan?
It's still fine. It's just less fine.
Yes. Agreed.
But, you know, we're getting some experience for this, and that is important. Because the only thing stopping me from getting any further in the game is I want to level up some. Look, finished my painting from last time we stopped to talk. Would you like to see it? Sure. Here it is. The Sakura Mist Valley. It's beautiful, but it's not as beautiful as the real thing. Even if I painted everything exactly as I remembered it, I still can't replicate the falling of sakura petals or the way the mist rises, or the feel of the rain. I'm sorry I'm slipping into nostalgia again. Locke, would you like to see another painting I made of my memories of home? I mean, my birthplace, Lawton. Of course. So it's not a landscape painting. It's people. People very close to me, my family. I haven't seen them since I left Blanton, so I painted this in Kozakura when my memories of home returned to me. Out of all my paintings, this one's my favorite. That's my mother, Gillian, and my father, Kairos, next to her. The rest are all my siblings, my two older sisters. Juno's the eldest, the one with the turquoise hair. The one with the purple hair is Luna, my little brother, Eridanus. Smallest ones are the twins, Philo and Lita. Looks like most famous got unusual colored hair. Is there some story behind that? I suppose, depending on what you think counts as a story. Our family, the Glimmershines, have always been born with pale blonde hair. It's unusual among gnomes, so we like to dye our hair into our favorite colors to distinguish ourselves. That way people can always tell which one of us is which just by looking at us. It's not required, obviously, but most of us like the idea of it. Twins hadn't chosen the color yet, but they're too young. Eridanus, my brother, only chose his color blue less than a year before I left Lanton. Some of the other families think it's silly since we're supposed to be a respectable family in Lanton, but it's practically a tradition by now. You're not likely to see a Glimmershine of age who's still got our natural hair color. Tell you what, Juno. Juno's brave, strong, and dependable. She's just as good at fighting as she is at inventing, but when she's at home, she's like a second mother to us sometimes. Sometimes when Luna was in a bad mood, she'd bully me or pinch me or pull my hair, but Juno would never let her while she was around. Both of us look up to her, but she's stationed as a mechanic away from our home, so we saw less and less of her as the years passed. But I miss her the most. She was always there since the day I was born, and she taught me how to write, sketch, use a bow. How about older sister Luna? I remember Luna was always the prettiest sister. She liked to make fun of me, saying my nose wasn't big enough for a gnome and my forehead was too big for a girl. No nose, big brow, or she'd call me when we studied at the colleges together. She's a very bossy person, but I think she's still very kind deep inside. When I was feeling down, she'd sometimes take me to her room to brush my hair and paint my eyebrows. Thought it was silly then, but now I kind of miss it. Eridanus? Harry's incredible. He was born with magic at his fingertips, so even though he's small and gets ill easily, no one ever picks on him. Couldn't handle the exhausting work he'd have to go through at the colleges, so our parents apprenticed him to my uncle Marius instead, who was one of the few trained mages in Lanton, so he could develop his magical talents instead. I studied a little bit under my uncle myself. That's where I picked up my knowledge of how to make runes and graft them onto stone and metal, but Harry's far better than I will ever be. I'm a little envious of him sometimes. The twins. The twins, aren't they just the cutest? We heard that our mother was bearing children, and we worked day and night to take care of her and build a room in our home for the newest members of our family. When I was leaving Lanton to travel across the realms, they were tugging at my clothes and making me promise to bring back all kinds of gifts. If it weren't for that storm, I've been able to keep that promise. Now I have to give them as a painting. That's all I need to know. Oh, you're right. We probably should get going. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you in a bit. Sorry, Aura. That was all I'm allowed to ask you.
Go to the Red Canyons to the north. There's nothing west, so let's try south. Let's try south, and then we're gonna end the stream once we see what's to the south. And next time, assuming there's nothing to the south that I'm super interested in, we'll just go for Minsk, honestly. Get Minsk Gambo. Might stop by the Carnival for some healing, though. Assuming I don't forget. Doing it a week at a time is not the best idea. There's too much going on for me to remember anything. Oh well. Bear River. Yeah, I don't care. Alright. Solo. Oh no, don't overwrite solo time. I did overwrite solo time. I destroyed some of my own progress. Ain't that wonderful? That's upsetting for me. I actually didn't, like, not a lot story-wise, but a lot side-wise. Avoiding areas I've been in right now, but or mainly going through areas I've been through and then doing some that I doubt I'll touch on too much, and it's just like, because now that reset me to way back. Oh well, that's the end of the stream. Apparently, me destroying my own personal save data, not the stream save data. The stream save data is right here. So we'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll be streaming on Monday as well. I don't know specifically what. We'll find out. We'll get there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.